I'm going to be sharing with you in this video how to manifest more opportunities from the universe, because the truth is that we are always receiving opportunities from the universe. But the question is, are you able to perceive of them? Can you see those opportunities, or do you have blinders on, and are you blocked from seeing those opportunities because of the sort of the goggles that you have on that are grounded in your current paradigm of reality? In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to remove these goggles so that you can see all the opportunities that are already there that perhaps you could not see those opportunities before with those goggles on. And let's talk about that in this video. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit that notification bell, because I do post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. Now, the first thing that I want to share with you in this video in terms of how to manifest more opportunities from the universe is, number one, be open to the signs, right? Be open to the signs. Are you actually open to the opportunities in terms of having what you want? Oftentimes what we want is already in our field of awareness, but we can't see them because we're simply closed off to them, because we're stuck in some sort of a loop and some set of patterns, and we're only seeing what we want to see, but not in the direction of what we prefer. We're seeing what we want to see, and we're fixated on things that we don't want to see. So essentially, our consciousness has become one with what we do not prefer. Now, you can actually shift your state of consciousness to become one with your heart's desire, and you can start to see more of what your heart really wants. Start to notice that those opportunities are already there. Oftentimes, if you want something and you set some sort of an intention to perhaps manifest more money or manifest a relationship, you'll notice little things happening, like maybe somebody will reach out to you or invite you to, for example, maybe let's just say a seminar, or maybe somebody will offer you to coach you or something. Like, something will happen that maybe happens out of the ordinary. But what will happen is that if we're stuck at our current level of consciousness and we're not willing to awaken and expand to more love, to receiving more of the blessings from the universe that this universe has to offer, you'll simply push it away, and you won't even be able to notice that that was a potential opportunity from the universe. You won't even see it as like, oh, I'm rejecting this opportunity because I'm not ready for that or whatever. You'll literally like when you're not willing to expand and you're not open to the signs, you don't even see that that was an opportunity. You're blind to it almost. There's a blindness because there's a persistence in the current way of being. Now, of course, to manifest more opportunities, to manifest, for example, more money, or a relationship that you've never had before, or an experience that you've never experienced before, or something that is different from what you've already been experiencing, it's important that you expand out of what you're already doing or have been doing for a certain period of time. Because of course, you cannot solve a problem from the same level of consciousness that actually created it. So in order to expand to a new level of consciousness, you have to think higher than where you are. And the first step to this process, in my experience, is simply just to be open to the signs. So are you open to receiving an opportunity? Are you open to that possibility? You want to be open to the possibility that you can receive the thing that you want, and be open to some sort of a sign or an opportunity in terms of something happening to you that has never happened to you before, in a way that is totally different and out of what you think you know or how reality should work. Now, the second thing that I want to share with you in this video in terms of how to manifest more opportunities from the universe is, number two, you want to think higher than where you are. You have to expand who you are, your identity, your current way of being, in order to become something more. You have to actually change your state of consciousness. You have to think higher, right? So this limited linear like blinders you got on in terms of becoming who you want to be, that's not going to work to manifest more opportunities. You have to literally expand your consciousness, expand your awareness of what is happening in this moment right here, right now. And you have to start to not just think higher than where you are, but give yourself permission to be more than you are now. Because the thing is that your desire already exists in this present moment. It already exists. It's already happening now. But you have to tune into that frequency and perceive of it. So for example, let's just say you want to manifest a soulmate or a twin flame or whatever label you want to put on a divine romantic reflection. Because really, at some level, every romantic relationship is a soulmate, is a twin flame, because you always manifest what you are in terms of that kind of a connection, at least. It's going to be a perfect reflection of the embodied habits and way of being that you have embodied. And that's why you're so attracted to each other, because you have that same level of embodiment in terms of the way you guys are being, right? Now, if you want to manifest some relationship like that, are you actually willing to perceive of those potential opportunities to perhaps engage with that kind of a person? Let's just say you're on the bus, right? You're on the bus. Your soulmate could be right there. Maybe you looked at somebody's eyes and you found them very attractive. You're like, oh wow, that person's very attractive. But then immediately you block yourself. You think to yourself, oh, I don't want to talk to that person. Maybe you had an inclination to go have a conversation, but then immediately you say, oh, I don't want to talk to this person because this reason or that reason or blah, 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 right? You come up with all sorts of reasons, and then you just go on your day and you just forget about it, right? And your day is no different than it always has been, right? It's just same experiences, similar patterns, not much has changed. Now, here's the thing. This is just a perfect example, I think, because that opportunity was there. That could have been your soulmate right there. See, when you find somebody attractive, that is because you see something in that person that you already have within yourself, embodied now, or on some level of consciousness. Consciousness wants to move through you, and it wants to be embodied through you with that person, through each other. You both embody what you find attractive in each other already, and then amplify more of that and more of that. So, I find this person attractive. I want to go in that direction. I want to see more of that. And then they also want to see more, whether they realize it or not, more of what you find attractive in them. They want to see that in you as well, because you attract what you are. You're attracted to what you are. If you resonate with something, that means on some level of your being, you've already embodied it now, or you want to embody more of it. Now, the thing is, if you notice that you're attracted to somebody, for example, are you going to see that as an opportunity to potentially connect with somebody that could be your soulmate or your twin flame, or somebody that can become a great life partner, or a romantic relationship or a friendship or a business partner to help you make more money? Or whatever. Like, obviously, if it's a business partner, you won't necessarily look at their eyes and find them, romantically attractive. But maybe you see somebody making 15 to 20K a month in their business, right? And you're like, wow, that's so epic. Maybe I should go talk to that person. But I can't talk to that person because I'm not worthy, or I don't know if I can do this, blah, 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 blah. But if you trusted that initial inspiration to go talk to that person, and you went to go follow that exciting breadcrumb trail from your higher self, guiding you, your emotional guidance system, your true desires, guiding you towards what your heart really wants, you would start to notice that that was an opportunity right there to go talk to that person that is already making 20K a month, and then you can go make that money. You can go learn how to make that money. That's an opportunity right there. There's endless opportunities in this universe to help you get what you want. But we block ourselves. We are our own blocks. We block ourselves from attracting and living into these opportunities because we have the blinders on of the current reality that we're living right now. So again, you need to you don't need to, but if you're interested in manifesting more opportunities, what you want to do is start to expand your comfort zone a little bit, expand your identity, and just start to think higher than where you are. So if you already had the money that you wanted, how would you be thinking, right? Or better yet, just what do you have to do to start embody yourself? What habits do you need to start doing to get to where you want to go? Start to embody the mentality of where you want to go. And not just the mentality, merge yourself with the energy field of what your heart wants. Go become one with that desire. If you want to make 20K a month, you want to go talk to somebody that's making 20K a month. Think like they think. Ask them questions. How does your day go? What do you do? How do you think? What do you do when this situation happens to you? Ask them questions. Start to embody the mentality and the mindset and the whole energy and consciousness of the thing that you want to manifest, which leads me to the third and final point in this video in terms of how to manifest more opportunities from the universe is to number 3, change who you surround yourself with. This is more important than you might think because the ego thinks, I want to do it by myself. I want to manifest it all alone. Me, just want to do it by myself. And you can do it on your own if you want. You can do that. That's fine. But also you have to understand that you can instantly surround your consciousness and your energy field with the thing or the person that you want. And somebody out there already has what you want. Okay? Somebody out there already has what you want. So what you want to go do is go talk to that person. Go surround yourself with that person. Okay? I remember when I wanted to make more money, I started to pay money to people, even though it felt scary to me because I thought that I don't know if I can do this. I have just the perfect amount of money to pay this person. I was dropping out of school at the time. I don't know if I was able to do it. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do this. I'm going to put myself in this energy. I gave him half my money, which was not a lot of money at the time. It was just a couple $1,000. It was like a high-end coaching program. I gave that money to that person and I was expanding, and then within days, I started to notice my reality completely changing. The habits that I had started to change. The way that I started to be in the world changed. My mentality in terms of how much money I'm able to receive completely changed because I was able to give that money. Because I was able to give that money that I was afraid to receive, even though I wasn't conscious of the fact that I was afraid to receive it on some level, I was fearless enough to give that money, and then I gave myself permission to be worthy of receiving that money. And all of this started to happen when I started to surround myself with people that had the money that I wanted. So what you want to do is just give yourself permission to go into that environment that has what you want. Just go to, and the reason I'm snapping is because you want to snap out of your blinders. When you have blinders on and you're doing the same patterns, it's like you're just repeating the same thing again and again and again and again, expecting different results, right? You wanna snap out of that program. Just snap out of it, right? Snap out of the program and then go do something different, right? And I think this is why I never actually seen this, but somebody told me about it one time, where there was like a coach, Tony Robbins, I believe. Tony Robbins, he was working with somebody and they were stuck in some pattern, and so he had to literally, like, I don't remember what he did. I think he like shook them up or something and said like this is not who you are or something, because they believed that who they were was the current identity that they've embodied. Now it was who they were, but who they really are and what wants to come through is going to be beyond what they've currently embodied. So if somebody says I'm not worthy of something, you want to tell that person that's not who you are. You are worthy of manifesting that thing, and you can become that. In fact, you already are that on some level, but you have to go give yourself permission to go live into that. Go be that. Go live into that version of who you want to be. Give yourself permission to embody the traits that you want, to go live into that. Snap out of the program that you're in and go live into it, right? And I'm getting passionate here because sometimes that's the energy we need to be like, oh my gosh, I am living with blinders and goggles on. I need to snap out of this and go do something different and face my fears a little bit, right? So the first step to this process can be to change who you surround yourself with, right? Change who you are being with, right? Again, if you want to manifest a certain amount of money, go be with those types of people. If you want to make more money, give money to people that have money. If you want to manifest a relationship, go surround yourself with people that have relationships already, or understand how relationships work, or just put yourself in some situation where you have a higher probability of getting those downloads in terms of what your heart actually wants. Okay? And if you do these things, what you notice is that there's more opportunities popping up in your experience that were already there, but you couldn't perceive of them at the different level of consciousness. And at the higher level of consciousness, not better or worse than any other level of consciousness, but a higher, more elevated perspective, you're able to see those opportunities that were already there the entire time. And with that, I conclude this video. Once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. Also, please hit that like button for me so that more people can get access to this content, because I do believe that every single person on this planet does deserve to know that they are divine creators of their reality, and that they can manifest their reality and do so in the most effortless and easeful way possible, helping themselves and helping others in the process as well, creating a win-win for the planet. And hitting that like button has helped the YouTube algorithm push the videos out to more people, and that would be greatly appreciated. As always, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next